Hey, what's up everyone? I hope you're all having a wonderful day or night. I hope you will enjoy today's video, so let's just get into it.
Something I don't understand is why men can have phones. Why?
So they can follow you on Instagram, and as soon as you reach 20 followers, you can call yourself an Instagram model. Also to support your career choice, and as soon as you reach 2 subscribers on your OF account, you can call yourself a businesswoman.
Men do not want a woman that needs them. Men want a woman that wants them. There's a huge difference there. The woman who needs a man expects him to provide and pay for everything because she can't provide for herself. These are the same women who have no job, no source of income, and they try to flip the script on men and try to make them feel inadequate, saying they need a man who can provide for both of them off of one income when it's just unrealistic for one. In this economy, excuse me, they're like, I don't need a job. I need a man who makes enough money for the both of us. Are you hearing yourself right now? When a woman has her own money, has her own job, then the man knows that he's not using him because she has nothing. When you're broke, you need a man to live, to survive. She might not even love you. She might just like what you can provide or what you do for her. Trying to finesse men for their money. A real woman doesn't need a man, doesn't need you. She wants you.
You're still repeating the same talking points from TikTok, only framed in a different way. And you have no idea what men want, so stop talking like you do. I don't need a man, I want one is still reciting from the same manual. Men provide a lot more than just money, and if you had any idea what you were talking about, and not just repeating what others have said before you, you would have been touched on something other than money.
Ladies, this is a hard truth, but if men can plan D-Day, they can plan a date. Air, land, and sea invasion, 150,000 troops, 5,000 ships, men coordinated, all of that.
And a lot of men today would rather plan a new D-Day, take part in all that, than plan a date and go out on a date with you. Say it's all about preferences, isn't it?
I absolutely don't blame guys to go for a younger girls, not only because of look wise, but because they are more fun. I recently went for a dinner with my friend. I looked at this couple and I realized that this is their first date. So she proceeding telling this guy that I'm in my 30, like I don't play games anymore. Like I need to know your social security number, your job, your position, what's your plan, da 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 da. I mean, like, girl, relax. He got scared. I think it took them 15 minutes to get a check and like he ran away from her. I just turned 30 and I understand like you want to be strategic about your dates because you don't want to waste your time. But like, listen, guys are spoiled nowadays. Be fun, be normal. At least like a couple first dates. And then you proceed asking all these questions. But not on a first date. Are you crazy?
Pretty much, yeah. Well, it's all about that biological clock going tick-tock, tick-tock. You're running out of time, B. I don't play games anymore sounds great, but why were you playing games before you got to be in your 30s?
If you want to know exactly who you're going to marry, the qualities of the spouse you're going to marry, you need to be looking at your 7th house.
Yeah, I don't have 7 houses. I only have one. Maybe I would if I haven't wasted all my money on cheap women. But let's see, getting married or keep doing that? Yeah, no, I don't need a 7th house. And yes, that may be because my moon is rising in the wrong way or my Mercury is not retrograding anymore. But getting married sounds like no.
One thing I've come to terms with is it really does not matter the age of the man that you're dating. If he's older, that does not necessarily mean he's going to treat you better or be more mature. Trust me. I've dated some early 40s guys and I go into it thinking like, okay, they're already established, they're grown, you know, they're tired of this little boy crap being petty. Probably not going to do that. Wrong. They're still men and it just depends on the person. You'll just have to get to know him and see if he's cray-cray or not. Actually, one of the pettiest men I've ever dated was like one of the oldest men I've dated. So no emotional intelligence. Like, I'm 27, so I've dated anywhere from 26 to like 47. There is really not much of a difference between the two various ages. Don't let that be a reason to date an older guy just thinking that maybe he'll be more mature, because that's not always the case.
But like, how many men are we like talking about? How many men an emotionally intelligent woman such as yourself has to go through before she realizes that, oh look, it's only because of men's fault and nothing to do with me? I am not an emotionally intelligent man, but even I know that when someone tells you you're drunk, you could maybe have another beer, but when the entire room tells you that you're drunk, you might just need to get some sleep.
There's no more males left. We don't know what happened to them. We don't know when they're coming back. But what's something you
The way I would dress like the biggest biddies out all the time. My flat chested little biddies out. I'd sleep with my windows cracked. I live on the first floor in an apartment. There's no bars on the window. I can't do that now. I'd walk my dog all hours of the night. I'd also listen to my music full blast while I was walking so I didn't have to be aware of my surroundings. I would sit in my car in an empty parking lot. I'd also sit in my car and take my sweet time getting ready to go when I'm at the gas station. Speaking of the gas station, I would go with a full beat every time I went. I would drink more, I think, especially in public. I'd wear a bathing suit top when it was really hot out. I'd go swimming at public pools. I'd stop having my friends check my location after getting an Uber. I would kind of just exist, to be honest.
And as in women supporting women as they do, their first step after all men are gone would be to release everyone from female prisons. That's how you really support all women, right? And in all fairness, the only thing I would regret about me being gone would be I would not get to watch what happens next.
Straight people are getting too comfortable. I said what I said. Some things are not yours to talk about, joke about, or say. And you should go back to being deathly afraid of offending people.
Was I ever? I must have been asleep and missed all that. Leaving aside the obvious or what, just a quick question for you out of curiosity. Aren't these the same artards who are all about equality, inclusion, I believe, acceptance, and all the other stuff?
I was trying to explain to someone that after you date douchebag after douchebag after douchebag, a nice guy's gonna come around and he's gonna try to treat you nice, and you're gonna be like, no, that's not real. That's not, God bless his soul.
Like something. But no, yeah, she's right. She doesn't want the nice guy to treat her nice. She's gonna go back to the douchebag. And somehow later on that's gonna be my fault. But I'm here to give a huge shout out to all the douchebags for keeping these angels away from the nice guys.
I got a new beauty blender in today. It looks like this. From the other reviews, they say you're supposed to just like...
You mean to tell me that all these years I've had my very own built-in beauty blender and I'm just now finding out about it?
Yeah, mine is not a beauty blender, mine is a suppository. But anyway, this is gonna be it for today. As always, I do hope you enjoyed it. If you didn't, I still appreciate you for making it this far. Thank you all so much for watching, stay safe, and I will see you in the next one.